Hey everyone, it is the dude. Yeah, I was cleaning out my video files, a lot of the matches that I played on Hearthstone that I just don't need anymore, trying to make room on my hard drive, and I stumbled across this one. I think it's a pretty good match. I like it. I'm here, obviously I'm at 10 ranked with the little gold hero, so I'm like in Nowheresville as far as ranked go. Not quite sure why I was playing ranked. I think I was trying to level my hero up to 500. Yeah, that was it. So let's take a peek at the match. The match has already started. He's got the quest going and the Dragon's Horde, which is basically throw 3 legends up on the board, figure out which one you want, pick one, and take it into your deck. So that is what he's played so far. And let's go. Let's pick up where the match is at right now, and I'll talk you through why I did what I did. So again, I don't play the rogue, so I have no clue really what he's playing. I mean, I've played the rogue a couple of years ago, but beyond that, I haven't played the rogue in forever. And I haven't faced this deck that you're going to see here. I'm sure you have, probably, everyone else, but if I have faced this deck before, it was definitely different, but I don't think I ever have, because I don't remember this deck. But if you know what the deck is, please, in the comments, let me know what this rogue deck is that I faced, because I really don't know. I'm sure there's a name for it, and we'll get to that at the end as to why I think there is, but
Balanced in all things.
so for me, basically up to this point, I'm just trying to survive, keep the board clean, keep things real simple, you know? Here's probably my first decision in the game to make, in my opinion. I'm torn between throwing out the 5 and doing 1 damage, or pulling out the coin in the 6, which is the Emperor.
Computing.
And Thorsan. And I just didn't think the 5 with the 1 damage behind was really going to do anything. So I pulled out Emperor as kind of a soft taunt, knowing he's going to get taken down with the 5-3. But again, I'm just trying to keep the board clear. And up comes the 4-4. And I really don't know what I'm facing still. I have no clue what I'm facing. You may know what I'm facing, but I have no idea at this point. I'm just playing my cards.
How much is this worth to you?
So this wasn't fun.
The road is a ribbon of moonlight.
That was a hard turn to swallow. I really don't like that 5 damage at the front, and I don't like a 4-4 behind it, but I don't have a whole lot of cards to get me through this that I can see. Oh, and I never play Doomguard. Let me just say that right now. So don't ever think Doomguard's an option throughout this match unless he gets pulled from another card, because Doomguard will always pull something I don't want him to pull. So my choice there was to just clean the board up and get it down to a 1-1 so that I could play the Despicable Dreadlord next turn and kill that. That was my thinking there. It was a lot of resources to waste, and I wasn't happy to do it, but I did it. But it was a lot of resources, and I was not happy about that. I remember that. It's turn 7 here, still facing a 5-3. Down to 16 health. No Reno.
Unleash me.
Take care of that 1-1. I don't want him drawing cards. Flirting with disaster right here for sure. Feels like. He's really been throwing usually 1 to 2 cards out per turn, so I'm kind of watching that. He figures he has me right here. Coupled ways to pull this one, in my opinion. I think I went the right way. Could do the Twisting Nether, but I've been facing some serious stuff, so I'm worried that Twisting Nether I'm going to need later. So I pulled the Kazakus. At this point, before I pulled the Kazakus, I knew that I was going to shadow, what's it called here? Shadow Flame the Kazakus to clear the board instead of using the Twisting Nether. So I choose the 5. Here's the only spot where you could have maybe said something was different. Pull it back for a second. Play the Kazakus. First choice here. Create a spell. I'm going with the 5. Don't like the 10s. Here's my option. Summon a 5/5 demon. Give your minions 4 health or add 2 random demons to your hand. I don't have space. This one's out. Summon a 5/5. Not really sure that's going to do it for me here. At this point, I'm looking for a different direction. I already know I'm going to take the 3, clear the whole board after this is over. So now I'm thinking about using this potion down the road when I have a board. Go to the next one. Not really great choices. I can clear the board here, but it just ruins the spell. So I keep doing what I was going to do, and I clear the board. Again, I hated using the Shadow Flame there. That's a toss-up in my opinion if I had taken the spell from Kazakus.
Fine,
Um,
I'll heal.
Although I chose the 5 mana, so I wouldn't have had a choice. I couldn't have used it there, so that's good. So now I'm down to 8 health. I still have some taunts, so that's what I'm thinking. I still got some taunts. He hasn't been doing any kind of charge stuff, any kind of crazy things. Just been kind of grinding me away. I could pull the Reno here. I definitely could. I'm sure I'll get some slack here from people to say, you should have pulled the Reno. You could have got nailed with this, that, and the other thing. At this point, I'm thinking a taunt is going to be good enough to get me through to the next turn, and then a Reno.
Look what I brought!
Of course, at this point, he thinks I don't have a Reno, because that's kind of sketchy. But he's only got 4 damage on the board if he comes through the 8/8 with some card, just straight to kill, insta kill it. So I was hopeful that he couldn't summon 8. He could have got a couple more on the weapon. Maybe he could have got 4 more on the weapon, which would have been the 8. That maybe I could see. But he pulls that instead, right? Clears the board on me once again. This guy just knows how to clear the board on me. He's got my name for sure. No choice here but to Reno. Just thinking, could I, hero power first? No, the answer is no. So then we go to the Reno.
We're gonna be rich.
Nothing I can play with it. Do I want to draw a card? Not really. I have a feeling that health's going to be needed. Plus, I've got a lot of cards in hand. Out come the Grab a Legend. He's already played 1. And what does he get? He gets this. Wasn't too happy to see that come on the board. I mean, that's a, pretty good legend. Just saying. There goes the Deadly Potion. Kills it off. No chance to grab a second Reno at this point. Didn't have the cards, and Reno's now dead. I have to check what it does because I'm that clueless, and then I realize what's going on. At least we've both been civilized players and not been bad-mouthing each other the whole match, so I do appreciate that. She. I think the thing that was really the hardest, you can see right here, created by Dragon. So he gets that, I mean, one of the most incredible cards from both of those Dragons hordes. He got both insane cards. I'm just saying. If you don't think those are good, I don't know. They seem pretty good draws to me.
Bring the fight to me.
So he ends up playing like 17 cards for the whole match. 17 cards that weren't in his deck. And his picks are pretty good, darn good. He got some good ones here. I mean, playing this style of a on the opponent's end is kind of like almost an arena style building. You know, you're just building it as you go. But I assume it's different in that, you know, the 3 choices they give you are usually there's one really good one in there. You know. But
How much is this
whatever.
worth to you?
So again, right here, I'm just not happy. He just keeps cleaning my clock. I knew that wasn't good. He grabs another one. This is how silly it gets on his end. I'm just beside myself at this point.
Choose soon.
I'm thinking I've really lost the match. I just don't have faith. He's just getting really good cards. And you can tell he's a good player, so I really don't think I'm going to win this. But I'm still moving forward, keeping my head up, doing my thing. Making good plays, I think. From what I'm able to do. This is me making good plays. Then he gets this. Right? That's not bad. Not a bad card to get. Just saying. I'm about ready to slam my mouse down at this point. But I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. I'm not grumpy. I'm just kind of like, okay, this is going to be one of those matches. I can tell. I mean, the whole way through. I knew it was just going to be one of these matches. So right there, luckily I did the right thing and pulled the minion first and then played the card. Versus vice versa. So I'm making good plays. Might take me a second, but I'm making good plays. And I'm trying not to rope at all. I don't think I've been roping much. Been trying to stay pretty steady. Just got the vanish there, so I lose my 8/8.
I am only more deadly.
Did I lose it? Or did it just come back? Maybe it came back. Oh, I missed what we played there. Maybe it was there already. Here I'm thinking about, you know, he's down to 15. I want to use this. Yep. And I can use it with these 2 cards here. It buffs it up to 6, which is over his weapon of 3. And I'm looking at the 5 going, the 5's going to get me the win. 2 taps to the head and I win. This is my thought process right now. 2 taps to the head and I win. And he gets the prime. He gets the prime. So here's where I'm really annoyed. I'm thinking I'm going to Siphon Soul this and I'm going to do 8 damage right to his face. And that didn't quite work. So then it was off to plan B. What do we want to do? Do we want to give him the health? I refuse to use Doomguard. I hate this when I'm holding this card. I really hate this decision. I make it. I know I've got the 2/1/1s. They're nothing, but they come out. Checking on his cards. He gets, from the dragon, he gets the Mistcaller, right? That's not a good card. Stop. He doesn't get a good one there. Oh man, I'm just beside myself. But I have a bunch of legends in my deck. I think the way that they're tagging people up are kind of like, hey, you want to play a legend? We're going to give this guy a legend. We're going to, you know, trying to keep it equal, I think. I don't know. It was not fun to play.
Life and hope.
So yeah, here I get my 2/1/1. So yeah, I didn't play it before. I was thinking of a different card. So here I'm checking the 2 out. I'm going to be able to play 1. I'm thinking grab the 2 4 force.
As you command.
So then he gets the Entomb from the Pilfer, takes one of my best cards, which was the 8/8. That's why I was confused there. And he clears my board again. Then he gets this and has a board. Luckily I have an answer and I know immediately what I'm going to do.
This will be a mercy.
I don't want to play the Zephyrus. I never like playing the Zephyrus. Plus I have the Zola in hand and the Baleful Banker, so there's no reason to Zephyrus. So my only contemplation here is the 1 dragon, the amber, whatever it's called. So I start to then look at his health. He's got 9 health. I'm thinking, yeah, I think we pull out the 1. It gets me closer to killing him, and one of these should hopefully survive. Even though I didn't need the health. That was kind of what I was worried about. I was like, I'm only gaining 1 health here. But then I was like, I need a minion. I need more minions. More minions. Never good to see that. So close.
Come dance to my song.
So here I know my turn is going to include Zephyrus. I just don't know what else to do. So I did look at the 2 right there, but quickly realized that wasn't the route to go since I've only have 3 cards in my deck. Then it was off to the Zephyrus land.
Your wish is my suggestion.
I'm thinking here, maybe the Fire Elemental. And then I'm like, no, I don't even need to look. Pyroblast, I just got to get him close. I got 37 health, I just got to get him close. Gotta grab myself another one of these, thank you very much. At this point I'm thinking maybe I finally got him. Right? Maybe he won't heal again. Maybe this is the final push to victory.
You're so sweet.
Nice. Thanks for top decking, taking care of that top deck for me. So I'm left with Cruel and Blood Reaver Gul'dan. So no big love from the Blood Reaver Gul'dan here. Didn't ever get to pull my demons back. He Void Lords here. Void Terror. He thinks maybe he's still alive. We all know he's dead. 1 card left. Take care of that real fast. And the Pyro. So it was a fun win. It's crazy along the way, trust me. But maybe you face these kind of decks all the time. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Good luck out there as always. We'll see you next time.